Alrighty, good evening everybody, and thank you for joining in this presentation of Minor League Baseball, the show. Tonight is our concluding 4-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Springfield Cardinals. Well, tonight the Midland Rockhounds will get ready and head for home after the game is done, and tomorrow we'll be hosting the visiting Tulsa Drillers, and after that 3-game series we will be hosting Springfield for 3. Well, tonight we are going pretty good as we get ready for this new baseball game that will unfold, and we are good to go. Well, let's get down to the scorecards. Get them out if you would, and we'll present tonight's starting lineups. First for the Rockhounds. Leading off in shortstop is Eric Cordero as short. Center fielder Manny Moreno will bat second for Midland. Moreno as center. Batting third for Midland is the first baseman Victor Valles. Batting fourth is the right fielder Wilson Goodwin. Batting fifth and third base is Ross Byers. Batting sixth is the designated hitter Richie Denson. Batting seventh is the catcher for the Rockhounds, Robert Rodriguez. Batting eighth is the left fielder Mitchell Buckley. Batting ninth in the Midland Rockhounds is, as he rounds out the batting order, is the second baseman Brooks Christian. And on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds tonight is Gerardo Rincon. Rincon, tonight's Rockhounds pitcher. And now here is the starting lineup for the Springfield Cardinals. Batting first in the second baseman for Springfield, Harvey Downs. Batting second is the shortstop, Alex Mejia. Batting third for first baseman, Bartulo Batista. Batting fourth is the left fielder, Ricky Ogden. Batting fifth in the center field is Eric Uchida. Batting sixth is the catcher, Vaughn Hahn. Batting seventh for Springfield is the third baseman, Julio de la Cruz. Batting eighth is the right fielder, Isaiah Castellano. Batting ninth for the designated hitter, rounding out the batting order for Springfield, Brian Gutierrez. Rounding out the batting order. And on the mound for the Springfield Cardinals tonight is Luis Batista. Batista, tonight's Springfield Cardinals pitcher. There's tonight's starting lineups.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Geraldo Rincon gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch, had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Now batting, Alex Mejia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Goodwin on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Bartolo Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first three guys he faces.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Number 44 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Eric Cordero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So striding forward now, Manny Moreno. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, first baseman, Victor.
Standing in, Victor Velez. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Into the box, Wilson, Goodwin. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. Three-run home run down the line and right, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now, Ross fires. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
In now, Richie Denson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Ricky Ogden, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Popped him up. Velez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Settling in now, Eric Uchida. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Goodwin giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Vaughn Hahn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Stepping in, Robert Rodriguez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. De La Cruz fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
At the plate, Brooks Christian. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Julio De La Cruz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Isaiah Castellano. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Brian Gutierrez.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Gutierrez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Castellano, base runner at first with 1 out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Goodwin sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us are back with more following this. Striding in once again, Eric Cordero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Devo. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Stepping in now, Manny Moreno scooped up the second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Victor Velez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Velez. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard towards center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Wilson Goodwin. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance. Bartolo Batista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Ricky Ogden. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Uchida. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Christian is there, and the side is retired. Digging in, Ross Myers. He singled his last time up.
Ross Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Richie Denson as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Robert Rodriguez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitchell Buckley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mitchell Buckley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Stepping in, Vaughn Hahn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sent on the ground out to second. Christian right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Julio.
Standing in, Julio De La Cruz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Castellano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Gutierrez. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Castellano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what not. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Brooks Christian.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, second baseman, Brooks Christian.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Cordero.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Cordero, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Center fielder, number 12.
Digging in once again, Manny Moreno. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. De La Cruz takes it in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Into the box, Alex Mejia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air at the straightaway center. Moreno is after it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Eric Uchida. Hit out towards 2nd. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front. 3-0. Stepping in, Victor Velez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
First baseman,
And the pitch.
Velez.
Sent on the ground out to 2nd. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Wilson Goodwin will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. first pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellano racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman,
stepping in, Ross Byers, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Mejia up the middle, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Ready for another shot now, Vaughn Hahn. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up top, it's 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
now batting.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Hahn on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Isaiah Castellano. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
None out, runners at first and second. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. Softly on a line to third. And this ball's going to fall in out there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting. Second baseman, Harvey.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harvey Downs as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready now, Alex Mejia. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-1 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Very high, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Men on third with 2 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Springfield, number 33, Antonio Urban.
Striding forward now is the DH, Richie Denson.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Mejia loves it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Now at the plate, Robert Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mitchell Buckley, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So striding in, Bartolo Batista. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Nope. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Ricky Ogden, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And it's fouled away. And he's got himself himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready once again, Brooks Christian. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Cordero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box, Manny Moreno, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, third baseman, Victor Velez.
Ready for another shot now, Victor Velez. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly for second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vaughn Hahn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Buckley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now back, third baseman, Julio.
Striding in once again, Julio de la Cruz. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Christian moving to his right on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Isaiah.
Ready for another chance. Isaiah Castellano. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat, and he fouls this one off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there. And with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Midland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Geraldo Rincon earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, tonight's final game ends with a victory, but a 1-point victory on Springfield. Well, this was the final game in this 4-game series, and now the Rockhounds head back home and get ready for the opener 3-game series with the Tulsa Drillers. Then after that, we will see the next opening 3-game series with the visiting Springfield Cardinals. And most likely a good game tonight. 3-2, the Rockhounds win. And most likely, guys, this was a day that we lost the 3rd game but came back in the 4th. Well, this will just about do it for Minor League Baseball, the show. We hope you guys had a good afternoon, and we hope to see y'all again tomorrow for the next 3-game series with the visiting Tulsa Drillers. Well, this will just about do it for tonight with saying goodnight. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Well, good night to everybody, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow.